Literature, An Introduction to Reading and Writing, 5th edition. All right, well, this is, a textbook, basically an English class textbook that I picked up, used along the way, because sometimes the literature textbooks really have a lot of good stuff in them. They're fun to flip through and read, the snippets that they put in there, and it often has really good commentary. So there's this one. I mean, let's just, this is a chronological list of the authors. This is the number of authors that are represented in this book. So look, it's a hardback book. It's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. I think it's a glued binding there. But you can put it flat on your desktop and flip through it. Now mine, of course, I got used, and there's someone's name on it, and there's some writing throughout it, and that's really okay with me. But looking at the table of contents, there's all kinds of good stuff in here. Willa Cather, William Faulkner, Tim O'Brien, Alice Walker, Eudora Welty, a lot of the greats, Shirley Jackson. There's just all kinds of great writers in here. And they also, as I say, they have food for thought. I'm not beyond having someone bring up questions about the work that I'm reading and make me think about it in a different way. I don't have to answer those questions if I don't feel like it. I certainly don't have to answer them in any articulate way. But it's not bad to have, at the end of some poem or something, having something, give you some questions to think about. People go to book clubs all the time, and it's specifically to think about and talk about these kinds of things, these questions. So yeah, I love dipping into something like this. I've got a few little literature books that I bought after the whatever school didn't want them anymore, and I've always found them interesting. So yeah, there's probably, I don't know what edition they're on now. This was from 1998 or so. First published in 1998. So it's, since then they've probably got all kinds of new editions, but this one's serving me just fine. So that is Literature, An Introduction to Reading and Writing. Ugh. I suppose we should mention Edgar V. Roberts and Henry E. Jacobs, who I assume are the editors who compiled this together. Though I admit that I don't actually know that, or who they are. But I think they did a good job. Nicely done, gentlemen. Okay, literature.